Today is the day where the doctor sees if she can lie her way out of a bad situation. She awaits Ghost and the Wanderer anxiously.
I need more wood so I can make more traps. And here in a couple hours, our friends will pop on and we will go do the thing and see if I can BS my way out of stuff. I'm pretty much playing a double agent. I was working for the bad guys, but then I got close to the other characters I've met along the way, so I didn't really want to betray them anymore. I kind of came clean last Friday, and so I don't know who actually trusts me anymore. I don't know if anyone's gonna trust me ever again, honestly, since they found out that I actually work for kind of the people who put them in here. I don't know if the Wanderer and Ghost who's gonna escort me is gonna betray me either. I have no idea if they're gonna do that. They very well could. I'm definitely on the ouch right now with everyone. What? Whose base is here? Someone live here? Does that do that here too? Hold on. It does. What's going on? Ooh. I'm sorry, chat. You're gonna hear that for a little bit. I'm testing to see where possibly someone's here. Spike traps. Whoever's here didn't lock up their house. Wait. The actual hell? What? Coffee, water. Hey. Oh. Interesting. Someone lives here. Okay. Okay. I have to figure out who that is later. Because they're a little bit too close for comfort for me. To my place. That doesn't make me paranoid at all. Hey guys. You guys
Hey,
want to
Doc.
come in? It's nighttime.
Yeah, let's talk some.
I'm coming. I had to mute her.
Hi.
Well, hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Just hanging out. Trying to stay safe. Nighttime out there. How are you guys? You guys are traveling in the middle of the night.
I mean, we've
Yeah,
got our bikes, so we can usually stay ahead of trouble.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, this is my clinic. I think we told you guys about it. I don't know if you guys have actually seen it, but if you guys ever get into trouble or anything, this is where you would meet me. You guys wanna come inside?
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is pretty decent.
Yeah, thank you. I'm still remodeling it, but yeah, we made it a little smaller than my old clinic and stuff. So yeah. But how have you guys been?
Pretty good. So,
Well,
so we kind of took over the police station the other day here in town,
Okay.
and when we did, we found some radios. Um, and considering you're the one who heals everyone, we're kind of strategically placing them. I left one at the galley with Ward, and I'm going to leave one here with you.
Okay.
Um, I just want to make sure that everybody has a way to communicate since we're all kind of spread out. I put it in your reinforced chest over there.
Oh, nice. All right. And so out of character, as long as I just keep this on my person, I'm fine, right?
If you keep it on your person and do not put it down anywhere, because if you put it down, it becomes permanent and then you lose it.
Okay. Good to know.
You
I,
so we each have a radio. Ward has 2 radios. I'm not sure what he did with the other one, and I think we're going to drop the other one off to Ghost and the Wanderer.
oh, they'll be swinging by here in the morning. So you might pass them on your way if you're heading to their place next.
Would you mind leaving their radio with them?
Yeah, if you put it in here, I can leave it. Just let them know.
So you're the doc?
Yeah, I'm the doctor. Yeah, I used to have another clinic a little bit further up west and moved out this way. So this is my new location. I'm still remodeling it, but it's usually where you can find me most of the time unless I'm hanging out with, Blake or well basically Blake.
Sorry about that. This is Pal, and I'm Sam. I think we've met before, but
Yeah, on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met you guys. Oh, your
it
pal. I
was a
never got your name. Hi.
hello.
materials. If you ever are in need of anything like that, just let me know, and I can probably work out a deal with you.
Okay. Are you guys in town or do you guys like where could I if I had to find you guys, where would I find you?
Or one town to the west.
Okay.
Is it west or south?
North.
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 I'm
Okay.
completely lost.
That's okay. I like this clinic because it faces north, so it makes my life easy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we're one town to the north there. So if you need to swing down and see us, little greenhouse.
Nice, nice. Okay. How'd you guys fare for the Red Sky event the other night?
See, but I didn't think it was too nothing like what they had over at the galley.
Yeah. No blowy up boys or anything.
No. Goodness gracious.
Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you guys were able to stick around with us so longer. I don't know if they told you, but we
Oh,
noticed that there's a little bit of pattern between the last 3. It seems to be like every 7 days it pops up. So that might help you guys, keep track and stay protected.
Yeah, we've been noticing that too, and we've been noticing that they tend to take the path of least resistance. So if you can funnel them to one area, you're they're usually going to take it.
Interesting. Okay. Good to know.
So I have to ask, how did you get here?
How did I what?
How did you get in the dome?
Oh, well, I was very much against experimenting on like people and animals and stuff like that. Um, so I wanted to kind of see if I could stop it, basically. And I got trapped here. It seems like no. I don't know if you guys heard, but no, Sarah, you're fine. I had a friend named Annie. You guys didn't get a chance to meet her. She was an awesome friend, but she got murdered by the military around the dome. So they said that I'm next, and I'm here. I'm just gonna stay safe, pretty much. My goal.
Well, we all have radios. If you find yourself in a situation, don't be afraid to holler out.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I'm very excited to have a radio. This will make my job much easier to keep everyone alive. So
Well, that's kind of what we figured.
yeah. How'd you guys get here? You guys know? Do you guys remember what you guys signed up for? Like, was it money or was it something else?
I didn't sign up for anything. I was sitting in my cabin, and next thing I knew, I was being strapped to a table and a needle being shoved in my arm, and I have no idea why.
Oh,
I was sitting waiting in an office to go talk to someone and woke up in the middle of nowhere here.
interesting. Well, everyone's here for different reasons. I know a few people are here for money. A few people are here not really knowing. I'm part of that crew. I don't know everyone's stories quite yet, but it's always nice to hear some stories. Makes this a little bit more bearable, knowing you guys are like real humans, you know?
I've
Yep.
heard the term something about Evergreen. What can you tell me about Project Evergreen?
Well, Ward and Blake know more about it. They remember signing up for a job with them. They were offered some kind of commercial or something like that was thrown on the TVs, and they were offered to do an experiment with environmental stuff to get money. $1 million, I think Ward said, is what he remembers. And so they signed up for $1 million. And the professor swears we've been here for 7 years now. So a lot of people are starting to get together and think that this is all a scam, and we're not going to get out. But I still have hope.
Who is this professor that everybody keeps talking about?
He's like their boss at the galley. He
I've only ever met Ward, Blake, and Henry at the galley.
Oh, Henry. That's a professor.
Oh, interesting. He never introduced himself as a professor.
Yeah, he's the one that ran into you guys on the road the other day when we were taking him to the Cuban Ghost.
Interesting.
Yeah, Ghost and Wanderer were we're gonna hang out with them and introduce the professor to them, and then I think we passed you guys with Blake. Blake was with me at the time, so yeah, Wanderer
Hmm.
and Ghost have met him finally. You guys met him, but yeah, he's like kind of the boss over there. Evil Ward, Blake. Um, well, he lost a couple people. He lost a Lefty and Axel. But yeah, they had a pretty big group over there for a while.
Lefty.
Yeah, it was like his left hand man, and then Ward was like Mr. Right, like his right hand man, and they did all the things to keep the galley going. But Lefty didn't come back for a while, so everyone's assuming he's dead.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to be working around town here for a little while, so if you hear us tearing and stuff apart, don't be too concerned.
Problem. I'll be waiting for Wanderer and Ghost to get here, and we're gonna just go out for the day and come back later. So hopefully they'll be here soon. They live a little bit of a distance, so should be soon.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a good
Sounds
one,
good.
Doc.
Bye. Hey guys. Alright, well I just had some visitors leave. So before we go, I'm supposed to give you something. Do you remember Sam and Pal?
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
dropped off a radio that's in this chest here for you.
A radio.
Yeah, they wanted to give one to you guys since you guys are far away. You're good. But yeah, Sam and Pal wanted to drop that off to you, for your guys' camp. I guess I have one, they have one, and then Galley has two, and then you guys have one. So that's all of them, I believe.
Go hold on to it, Ghost. I have a feeling I would break it.
That's them. They're gonna be, they
Okay,
said,
it's locked. Yep.
Good. Yeah, they said they're gonna be working around town. Yeah, so I'm so happy that we were able to get rid of the professor who was doing all the bad things around here. And are you guys ready to go talk to the guys to deliver his head and his research?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So I don't know what's the best way to go. I found out
Crossing the
someone lives
bridge.
at this playground, by the way.
Really?
I don't know who, but I ran across a locked door today and I couldn't get in there. They're really close to me, and they were not there the other day.
A lot of people in the world that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I am surprised I haven't seen them, honestly.
So what's next after giving this research in this head to these guys?
Well, I am hoping that we'll get more information about how to get out of here. It'd be nice
Wants to say that they don't kill us all and just take it.
Well, I did bring a lot of ammo in preparation for that. I feel like last time it was only 2 of them, and there's 3 of us. I'm hoping the odds are in our favor, but hopefully it's come down to that. And I do want to say, if they just want me, and they're willing to let you guys go, I want you guys to go. As you know, you got your sister you're still looking for, and Ghost here has his wife he's still looking out for. You haven't found your sister yet, right?
Nope, haven't seen her.
We're about 370. Wait a minute.
What do you say? Wait a minute. What's up?
Is that water?
It is. Looks like there's like a mini island over there, kinda.
Yeah. Is that where we're going?
That's
That island?
the coordinate I got. You want to pick up our... What do you want to... Aim to get closer on a bike, or you think we should swim?
think we take the bikes all the way up.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that one of you guys hitting the rocks?
No, there was a person digging a hole back there.
Well, that makes me nervous. Okay.
Halt. People up ahead.
I picked up my, I'm gonna carry my bike just in case we need to make a quick escape. You guys
Okay.
ready? I got the
Ready.
head and I got the paperwork research.
Okay. All right.
I don't think there's anywhere that we're gonna be able to run to, man. That's out in the open. It sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guy in the tower.
All right, hold it right there and put your weapons down. Doc, did you bring what we asked for?
Yes, I did. Here we go. Hold on. My hands are up. My hands are up. Here's the research, and here's his head. It took a lot of getting into his lab, but we were able to finally do it.
All right, good. Now, seems like Director Cho has other plans in the future. Should we be needing you?
Well, he said that I might be able to get out of here. Is that not still the plan, or?
You've gone
Hey, you see-
the same at us.
Hey, eyes over there in that tree. You see him? Way over there. Kind of silly business you guys running here. You want to walk away with your lives?
Oh yeah, of course.
You got them people over there. I see them up on that hill.
Wait, our people?
What people are we talking about?
Yeah. What people?
I just have these two. It's just these two and I that came along.
Oh, there's two people over there behind that tree.
That's not.
Hey, you lying to me, Doc? You trying to
No,
double
no.
cross the director, huh?
I promise. I only brought these two. They were escorting me just because they helped me out with getting.
Hey, Corporal Taggart, go over there and escort them, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's definitely two people back there that he sees them. He's right. I don't know who they are.
Come on out.
I'm not sure who they are either.
Come on. Where you going? Why you running? You. Get in line with the others. They're opening fire.
They are not with
They
us.
are
I
not
can
with
tell
us.
you that right
I
now.
can
They're
tell you
not
that
with
right
Not
now.
with
They're not
you?
with us.
No.
I believe that.
You
They're
guys
not with
get
us.
down right now.
They're not with us.
Don't you move. Corporal, head out there and back him up.
You won. I'm a good tracker. I can go help find him.
Does it look like you're getting out of here, Director? Or Doctor?
I swear they're not with us. We don't care what happens to those two. I have no idea who they are. It's just the three of us. I can't.
Now with the professor gone, there's no hope for you. Anybody in here. Oh man. Director Cho's gonna be very pleased. He really is. But trying to double cross us, Doctor.
I would never. I want to double cross you guys. I only have these two. I
Just like you
promise.
didn't double cross the professor, okay.
You wanted his research. You guys brought me Annie's body. What was I supposed to do?
Exactly. You'll do anything anybody tells you. What these people back there tell you to do.
I don't know who they are.
Oh, Doctor, The yes person.
So then so is the director changing his orders to where I don't get to get out of here?
Not after seeing this, I guarantee you that.
How do we know that wasn't a plant that you guys started?
Kind of psycho mumbo jumbo bullshit is that? Why
Well, we
would
have
I
an
need to plan anything? I could just hightail it out of here and never see you fucking people again. I got what I came for.
I mean, the outside world can't be as good as it is here right now. If you guys are looking for that research.
Oh, the research? No, the research that we needed is just all we needed to make sure that the V98 virus doesn't get throttled in the future.
So you're saying it's all okay out there in the outside world?
You don't have to worry about the outside world, Doctor.
What about the broadcast then?
What broadcast you talking about?
Broadcasts that are at all the radio stations, talking about how the virus is entered into the dome, which I'm assuming is what you guys call this place. That means it can't be that good out where you were.
The virus was released in the dome. What are you talking about? Entered into the dome.
Released by whom?
Corporal, you hear that? It sounds like these guys have been hacking our radio towers.
I've been
Rather
hacking nothing.
sneaky.
Is it the
Tried
broadcast?
to
broadcast
double
is going on-
cross us?
That broadcast has been going on a loop.
They're just trying to figure everything out just like everyone else. They're right. It has been going. I heard it myself. It's just on a loop in the broadcast stations.
Corporal, you better go radio control and let them know.
Roger.
Oh yeah, so what has this broadcast been saying there, Doctor? And who are your two friends here? Oh no. I know who these two are.
Yeah, they
Wait, you know who I am?
Oh yeah, we have files on every one of you. Ain't that right, Holly? What's
You-
your name?
You know I'm military then.
Yeah. Sure do.
So why am I in here?
Oh, why are you in here? You're not yes man enough for the military, are you, Ollie? And who's this? What's your name? I can't see with that freaking mask on.
That sounds like a you problem right now. You don't need to know my name. It might be somebody important that you don't want to kill.
How about this? We cut off all the supply drops.
Sounds like you've already done that, though. I haven't seen one in, God, like a week, it seems like.
Yep.
It's just gonna get worse for you from here. What control say, Corporal?
I just reported in.
All right.
I think they're looking to take the deal.
Okay, you all can kick rocks now. I think I'm done with yous.
All right, and is that all you guys need from me, right? We're even. We're good.
Why don't you guys just go ahead and take the doc? Let her out.
Yeah.
Not like she's gonna be able to be much use for you anymore now that everybody here knows what she is.
She's got a mark on her head out there as she is over here. So
Nah, she's
Should be-
seen the research. How do I know she hasn't made any copies?
I can guarantee
I
that
think
she hasn't.
I don't trust you. Why don't you shut your mouth? You see, Doc, the plan was never to let you out in the first place.
What do you mean? The director said he would let me out. All I had to do is get the research.
Yep. And you did away with the only person that could even fathom thinking about stopping this besides the director. And how do I know that you haven't, I don't know, made copies of his research or plan to continue on from here?
Well, but you guys sent me in here to do that. So there was never an escape then.
No, there was never an escape, Doc. You're stuck here. Just like what is your name again? Elijah? Is that it? Right? And this Ollie guy. Got your whole family in here, didn't you, Ollie? You, your wife. One hell of a predicament, isn't it?
listen, only my friends call me Ollie. Okay. I don't see you as a friend right now.
All right, Corporal. I think we're safe to go ahead and get on out of here.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Doc,
So
let's
you-
go back.
Okay.
Wanderer, let's go, man.
Nah.
What do
Wander?
you mean not Wanderer? You have your sister still to think of.
Let's go, Doc.
Yeah, good luck finding that sister of yours.
We have to go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I wasn't even aiming at him.
Sorry guys, I didn't realize that. I think you guys are right about it's not as good out there as it seems. I wonder if they did do any research because they're having problems.
Listen, Doc. Continue the research in here. Work with the professor.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find the professor and work with him. Something's going on, but yeah, no, I'm stuck here.
That's if the professor will even work with you after all this.
I think he wants to find a cure bad enough for himself that he might have to.
I can tell you right now, he doesn't give a damn about himself. He wants to help the people that's here, and you betrayed that side of it.
Well, he's infected as well. He infected himself, from what I've gathered.
He's not the only one infected in this world.
I hate that they have files on all of us.
Yeah. Everyone who signed up and got in here, they have files on their history and everything. What do you mean, Wanderer, by he's not the only one that's infected in here?
He's just not the only one that's affected in this world.
You're saying there's others?
There's people that we haven't. Well, there's people that we haven't seen yet.
He doesn't have someone else with him that is infected that he's trying to save as well, does he?
No, but I'm one of those people that's infected.
How are
Wait a
you
minute.
infected?
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to bring it up
Are we
because
all infected?
no. Ollie, man, you remember how I keep going into shit first?
Yeah.
That's why. Trying to keep you away from getting that.
Wait, but how did you get infected? Did the professor inject you at some point?
No, but there's no need to worry about it.
Well, if we can figure out a cure, you'll be fine.
Look, there's no cure for this stuff. Professor's already knowing that. That's why he gave you the research.
I think there has to be a cure. There has to be a way to reverse the science that he did to make the virus in the first place. And I know how it was multiplied into the V98 from his V97, so I'm sure between both of us we could figure it out. It's just I didn't have his pieces, he didn't have my pieces. And I mean, they're not wrong. I probably do have copies. I mean, it's all in my head too, just like it's Professor's head. We both have worked on this whole thing for years. That still doesn't explain to me though, how are you infected and not the rest of us?
You don't have to worry about that part right now. All that matters is that I'm infected just like the doc, just like the professor, and I'm living with it, you know.
I know you don't trust me. You're probably gonna trust me ever again. I understand that, but I'm just thinking of Ghost and his wife here too. I don't want you. My worry with Professor is turning into one of those eventually. You know. So.
So you mean to tell me you're gonna turn into one of those things?
I ain't gonna let that happen. That's why I live reckless now, man.
Who are those two guys? You think? You think they were plants?
Oh my god, I don't know.
I guarantee they were.
They gotta be.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, cause we definitely. The only other thing I can think of is Hal and Sam brought that radio over. Maybe they saw us in the town and followed us?
I'm half tempted to go back and give them a piece of my mind.
I wonder if that's like their base or if they were just meeting us there. That has to be their base, right? Because their radio tower and everything's there, it looks like.
Nah, I think it's important that we get the radios working, though.
Yeah.
That's definitely something for them. Maybe a stronghold where they do those kind of meetings, but I don't think that's their actual base. They gotta know that I've been working with ghosts, though, for them to know my name.
Well, they
It's nice
did
to roll.
say they always have eyes in the sky, so just keep that in mind.
That's why I got on the whole get up now.
Yeah.
Talk to me, ghost. You're quiet now.
All this is just. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I just don't understand why they would just send me in. I guess to do the dirty work. Maybe
Mm,
Annie
a lot of
figured that out, that we weren't gonna get out, so she was trying to sneak out.
Nah, I think they just
Possible.
hunted her down. Got the body to show you. To scare you more. Okay.
Well, thank you guys for taking me. I'm sorry it didn't work out for a favor. At least be able to leave. I am very curious though. I really think that they have more trouble than what it seems. They were very
Yeah.
eager for that research.
I mean, still. The joke's on them still, though. The professor's still out there.
Yeah.
They just took a zombie head for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm meant to find him. Figure out where he's hiding. I'll probably check with the galley at some point to see if I could figure out, maybe from Word or Blake or someone that might know. I'm sure he's also a smart man and copied down his research.
All right, Doc. You gonna look for the professor, or you want us to take you to the professor?
Yeah, no, I need to find the professor. I need to go find, probably tomorrow, go find Ward. See if I can get more information out of him where the professor might be.
Okay.
Or maybe, I think I might have time to get to the galley now too and just check over there, see if maybe he's there real quick.
Okay.
And work with
Do you,
him.
do you want to tag along?
Yeah, if you guys want, tag
I mean,
along.
sure.
All right. You think those two people were tailing us?
If it is the two people that was in town, that's the only two people I could think of that possibly could have followed us there.
Right.
Unless it was a trap and it was two of their people. But yeah, they would have had to have been following us. Because they dropped off the radio for you guys and me, and then said they were going to be working in town. I said you guys were coming on the way so I could give the radio to you, besides I'm going to your place.
Uh-huh.
And that's all I could think of. If they must have followed us. Go check down here real quick, see if anyone's here. Well, I don't see anyone here. I don't see anyone here. Their gate's not down like it usually is when they're closed. Or maybe it is. Is it? No, it's not down. Well, I guess I'll come try back tomorrow.
All right. Well, do we want to try to find these guys that were following us? Try to figure out who they are?
Well, they did say they were gonna be in my town breaking stuff down today, and they lived one town to the west in a small greenhouse. Wait, north from my town in a small greenhouse. So
I know where
Oh,
they are.
you know that. You know what house it is, right?
Yeah, I know which one it is.
Well, I think we
Later.
should pay them a visit.
okay. See what they were doing.
So they're about 1.5 kilometers north of us.
Okay. Oh, the guys.
Yeah, those other two where they're staying.
Oh
That's
yeah, cause you guys.
the area that we ran into them when we ran into you guys. when Lily was with you.
Oh, wow. Okay. So they were right there.
Yeah.
We think we have enough time to go over there, or should we wait?
Yeah. We can make our way over there, see if they're there, and then we can head up. Our base isn't that far from there, so if you wanna just come along with us, then we can.
Yeah. I'm gonna take roads for most of the time. The roads do take longer, but
Just gotta stay on this road.
yeah. I think the house that Blake and I drove by one time, we didn't know who it belonged to, but we saw the water collectors on top of the house. We were looking for a clinic,
Yeah,
and we were
that-
going through multiple places.
How is Blake doing?
I haven't seen Blake since the whole thing at the lab. So I don't know if he's mad at me or how he's feeling, you know?
That's fair. Though I mean, I don't like what happened.
I know.
My goal is to make sure as many people get out of here as I can get them out.
Yeah. I just don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, once we find a cure, sure, that'll be great, but then what do we do after that?
I mean, if we can contain it, then we're fine. You good there, Ghost?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just waiting on you guys.
We're good.
This one, right? Over here?
Ahoy there. Anyone home?
Hello?
We have the doctor with us.
Almost nighttime. We were wanting to chat and see if we could come in for safety.
Yeah, give me just a second. I wanted to verify who it was.
There we
Hey guys, come on in here.
Hello. Why are you in my house and why are you armed?
Hold on,
Well,
wait a minute.
we were traveling.
Steven? Steven, is that you?
What?
Yeah. Do I know you?
Steven, it's me, Ollie.
Ollie from the Ollie. Right.
Sounds.
Right.
Sounds.
Well, hi there.
Hey, man, where you been?
Steven?
Looking outside, roughly here.
Oh, I mean, it's good to see you safe, man.
Yeah, well, no thanks to the somebody at the DOD, but yeah.
So hold on. So you signed up for this?
No, I didn't sign up for this.
Okay.
So you were
Steven?
dragged?
Because I didn't sign up for this either. I was brought in here.
Same.
What the fuck, man?
So hold on. So you guys know each other? Your name is not Pal?
Well, no, my name's not. Who's called Pal?
Well, okay. That's how you've been introducing yourself to me. I just thought maybe. This is the Wanderer over here.
Well, yeah. So I was, before I was hanging out with Sam, I was with another two folks we found each other out there at the beginning of all this mess, got through that first red night together, and they didn't get through it, but they got used to calling me pal because I didn't remember who I was.
Oh, okay.
And I did have part of an operations patch on my shoulder left from my uniform that was for Project Paladin. So that's
Project
where that
Paladin.
came from.
Yeah, I remember Project Paladin.
Steven? My Steven from the camp? Is that you?
Yeah, I think so. But let's talk about that later, Sam.
Okay.
That's a private thing.
I feel so lost in this group right now.
This is wild.
Well, we came for a question. By
Okay.
chance, did you guys follow us
Yeah.
earlier?
No, we've been working in the town like we said we were.
Nope. Yeah, I mean, we needed electrical parts and a whole.
There's the 195 electrical parts that we were picking up.
Did you guys by
I said
chance
the
see
door's
anyone
open, by the way.
else?
No, we've been over here alone all day.
Meet up with some other military people at a rendezvous. And two people followed us there, and they thought that we were trying to ambush them.
That's unfortunate.
It really is.
That is extremely unfortunate.
What sort of rendezvous are you? What are you talking about?
How much do you guys know about the dome and
Do you always stand on
Project
our desks?
Evergreen?
Oops, sorry. Yes, I tend to stay away.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, what do you guys know about the dome and Project Evergreen?
The only thing I know is that I was taken out of my cabin and I was strapped to a table. Something was shoved in my arm and I woke up here. I've heard of this Project Evergreen, but I don't know what it's about. Maybe you can explain it, Steven.
I only know bits and pieces. I was working on Project Paladin, which was a related project providing LIS and knowledge management support. You know, military librarian, it's what we do.
Interesting.
And between my access and my basic scientific background, engineering background, really, I started putting some things together. That's probably why I'm here. Because, like an idiot, I tried to report it. But there was some really shady shit going down with some genetic and viral research. And I thought somebody needed to know.
Doc, didn't you say you were here on research?
Yes, so I was completely honest with you guys earlier because I didn't want you guys getting mixed up in all this, but I was sent here by them to do the research, but it seems like they never had any plans for me to leave. So I am here. The professor was working. The professor, you asked me about the professor earlier, and you didn't really know much about him. He is the one that made the virus, but not intended to be at this form. Like, this version's not his. I was supposed to do the research to figure out more about it and take his research and give it to them. That's why we were at the rendezvous, but they said that they don't trust me, so I'm here now.
Well, I wouldn't trust you either after watching you throw a head on the floor. Ooh,
So you were there. It was you two.
I was trying to protect you.
Yeah, well, the professor's actually not dead. We were pretending like he was dead. It was a big ploy so they would get to leave us alone because they wanted him dead. And so the
Wait.
head was actually fake.
And you don't think they're gonna
you
figure
guys
that
were
out?
the ones?
Yes,
So they were the ones that followed us?
Yes.
You almost got us fucking killed.
Yeah, we almost got ourselves killed too. Trying to
Like-
protect you. Walking
don't give a
around with
damn what
almost no weapon. Have you looked out there?
Nah. I don't care what's out there.
Our mission was to escort the doctor, go in, get information, and then get out. And that's all we needed to do.
Listen, I don't know what is going on here. I just want to go home.
Same here. We're all trying to leave. But the only way that we can do
What is up with this
only way we can
research?
do that is if we all work together.
So wait, the military wanted you to kill the professor.
Pretty much. It was a whole ploy. They want the professor and I both dead, it seems like, because we know too much about the research.
Where did this
But-
virus come from?
The professor. But he made it not for... He was initially working on trying to do research to extend lives of animals and pets. And the government took it to do further research to see if they can expand on it, and he didn't like that. When I got hired by them, I not as I answered to a director and a sergeant and a whole bunch of people, and they sent me in here to do further research to see how their version was working and see what the professor would come up with and bring them that research. But I got close to people, and I didn't really... I was doing research, trying to figure out a cure, but it's really hard to figure out things around here. This is definitely out of hand. This is not what it's supposed to be. But they wanted to test me and see if I would murder the professor, I guess, and do their dirty work for them. They could have just done it themselves. That's why we came up with the ploy, to pretend like I killed him and see if they were bluffing or not, and they were definitely bluffing.
Doctor, do you recognize me?
Are you Jonathan?
How about now?
Sam,
Are you?
I'm Jonathan, Stephen.
You're Jonathan.
Jonathan from the cabin.
You're Lefty. You're the one that was missing.
I am the one that went missing. And they brought me to you, and when I woke up, for some reason, I thought I was Sam.
What? I am more
I,
confused now. So how long have you known that you're actually Lefty? Or Jonathan?
I've been remembering bits and pieces of my life for what seems like years now. It seems like almost like Groundhog's Day, like I keep doing the same thing over and over and over again.
That's the same thing that Ward was saying.
Yeah, it was. I don't feel like it's like that though for me. I just see that pieces start to come back together.
Got I had food, guys.
You remember me now?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Where you been? What did you get me into?
I didn't get you into anything.
Let's talk
What the
about
hell are
this
you
later.
doing here?
Getting Nancy in this house.
Do you know where the professor is?
Professor is laying low right now.
So, the
But do
government
you
has
know where he is? I
no.
swung by the lab and I can't get in the lab anymore.
Lab.
The government has eyes in the sky at all times. So, and I was told that when they brought Annie's body to me. So he changed his appearance and disappeared, and I don't know where he's at. So I've been trying to find word to find him. I think only word would know where he's at.
Radio transmission to the galley. Not have his radio on.
Galley though. Like nobody was there. It was quiet. It was weird.
We went there to look for them and didn't see anybody around.
Listen, I trust the professor. I think he's trying to find the cure for whatever is going on here. Do you still feel the same way, Doc?
I think he's going crazy a little bit. Like, honestly crazy, because he definitely infected himself with it, and he's very much almost out of time. And he
Well,
handed me his research to give over to them, and I don't know what he's doing after that.
I may have
It's
spooked
because
him a
there's
little
no
bit.
cure. I'm telling you guys, there's none.
But that's the reason why I told the doc that he needs to work with the professor, that she needs to work with the professor so that they can put their heads together to come up with one.
What did you find in the library?
Well, it wasn't in the library. It was mainframe, but yeah, just. I'm not 100% sure what I found. I just know that
It sounds like the professor, the doc, and you all need to have a conversation.
I just know I don't. I know I have enough knowledge of engineering to be dangerous, and they're trying to do something that's both biological and technical, and I didn't understand it, but I did understand that it was bad. It was on a level far higher than uh, a bachelor's of engineering student from several years ago.
Can you guys find the professor and get a message to him that I'm still alive?
Yes, I could do that probably through Ward, honestly. Ward and Evil seem to be the only two that have a direct line to him at all times.
Why are we still trying to talk to the professor if we're trying to keep him hidden low?
Well,
Okay. What we're saying here right now can easily be picked up on if obviously the military knows where we are.
that's true.
I think we need to stop while we're ahead and focus. You focus on what you notes you have.
Yeah.
If we see the professor, we'll pass along info, obviously. But I don't think to continue talking about it to others is going to, help any kind of situations that we're in right now.
Yeah, because they find out that he's alive, then yeah, we'll all be dead probably.
Yeah.
Did you notice how my radio didn't work?
Next time I see those military guys anyways, I'm just going to throw the bombs. We should have done that from the get-go there, Ghost.
Did you
Yeah, I
notice how
agree.
my radio didn't work?
Yeah.
These walls are steel.
Not your
They're
walls,
not going to
their
hear.
walls.
No, we tore this place down and put it back up. It's not their place anymore. We've been over this thing with a fine-tooth comb. If we ever need to talk, this is the place to do it.
All right.
In the middle
We'll
of
do this.
nowhere, podunk little greenhouse. They're not going to have a clue.
Your guys' water tower is on the top. Say otherwise, it's easy to go. Somebody's there.
Well, yeah,
You
they know
stand
we're
out.
here, but they can't hear us. They can't figure anything out from us. We set it up so that it blocked the radio.
All I'm
The
saying is
design-
that it stands out like a sore thumb. What's to stop them from coming in here, busting down, and just shooting you up?
They can try.
All right. Well,
Oh.
we'll relay the messages. We'll relay the message for you.
I should probably let you guys know too. They did tell Ghost, Wanderer, and I that they have files on all of us, so keep that in mind as well. Because they were able to identify by first names these two, even with their faces hidden.
Well, his was out in the open. Mine's hidden.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
I don't either.
We have no idea how they're doing it. Because the professor mentioned a chip in our heads, and I'm wondering if maybe that's a tracking device, maybe, or I don't know, identifier. I don't know what it is.
No reason for a mask now, but it is what it is. Like I said, like I've told you guys, I don't have much time either, so we'll just go with what we got.
Yeah.
Are you sick too?
It's my concern right now, but yeah.
Do you need
And when something
antibiotics?
happens, nah, that stuff won't help me anymore.
Doc, find the professor and find out what to do.
Yep, that's the plan. Whenever we run into each other, that is to find anyone else first. Everyone's gone underground, it seems like.
All right.
In the future, let's try to be straight with each other. Now that we all know who are on the same team,
Yeah.
because that's how we avoid situations, misunderstandings, and things like just happened. So,
Well, to be fair, you
Just
guys
saying.
followed us.
To be fair,
Yeah.
you and Blake started following us first.
We never followed you guys. We saw your guys' house here, and we were trying
Easily
to figure
said
out who lived here.
something. We could have came up with a game plan, a different game plan.
Yeah, we could have brought you guys along in a different way. Been a little bit sneakier. That's a
Alright.
crazy rendezvous that they have, though. I am curious how many other rendezvous they have.
I fully intend on making a
don't know.
a trip back there. Be something left behind that we can find.
Yeah, there has to be.
What do you guys have for weapons?
Well, I mostly use a hunting rifle and a stun baton. However, I lost my stun baton and my hunting knife, so I'm a little disappointed and sad at myself. But if you need to go anywhere dangerous, let me know. If I'm on borrowed time, I would rather you guys survive over me.
Yeah.
Doc, did you get all the questions that you needed answered?
Yes. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to figure out where the professor's at. But sneakily, of course. Not straight out. That way he doesn't get caught.
Yeah, you make sure you lay low, Doc.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay as low as I can.
All right.
But still act
I'm
normal.
gonna go visit Ward, and we'll figure out what to do from here.
Okay, he wasn't there earlier, so hopefully maybe he might be there. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to visit him tomorrow.
As far as everyone in this room is concerned, I'm still Sam.
Gotcha, Sam.
Okay.
And I'm still Pal.
All right.
Alrighty.
Your way.
We'll see here soon.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. All right, let's go, man.
Yep.
Wait, which way did you guys go? Hold on. This way? Alright.
Yeah, this way.
Oh, my leg's all fixed up. Alright, well,
You'll
I'm
have to
gonna...
kick.
Oh, yeah. Screamer. She screamed once.
Radiation?
No one coming.
Alright. That it?
Yep.
Everyone
like it.
okay?
Yep.
Yep.
That hardly seems coincidental.
It really does, right? It's like somebody decided to put them out there for us to find.
Now,
Curious of what we find at ours now.
Be careful, guys.
All right, yeah, you guys be careful too.
Well, you know that we're not far from you.
Yep. You know where we're at.
I cannot put
Alright,
my
Doc.
bike down anywhere. There we go. Alright, I'm
Because
gonna
of
go
our land
ahead.
claim.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna head home. I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe.
Yep. You be careful out there.
Be safe.
You too. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and head to my place.